Hi everybody, I'm Josh Constine with TechCrunch TV, and I'm here to tell you what the Facebook phone really means. We're going to look at what Facebook is expected to launch, why that's going to change the mobile ecosystem, what it means for Facebook's business, and most importantly, what it means for you. So on April 4th at Facebook headquarters, Facebook is expected to launch a new phone. It's been talked about for years, the Facebook phone, this mythical device, but finally we think it's actually going to happen. Facebook invited everyone to a come see our new home on Android press event, and leaks and all sorts of intel has been coming out through my sources, through several other websites like 9to5 Google about what is going to happen. So specifically, Facebook is supposed to unveil an HTC handset running a new modified version of the Android operating system that it's changed a little bit to its own specifications. So specifically, Facebook, the new Facebook phone operating system will allow it to have a much deeper functionality in terms of how it interacts with the hardware. Most importantly, it's going to change the home screen of the HTC phone from a typical Android home screen to one that's totally Facebookified. It's going to have newsfeed content piped in, notifications, the ability to answer messages, big photos that are always there for you to see, and the operating system aspect of it should let Facebook put deeper hooks into Android to allow you to share from anywhere on the phone and even chat while you're using other apps. Along with this, and possibly more important than that, is this idea of a Facebook home screen app that'd be available for all versions of Android and downloadable from the Google Play Store. This will bring a lot of that HTC Facebook phone functionality into everyone's phone. You already have the phone in your pocket, it's just going to get Facebookified. And specifically that means a heavy reliance on the Facebook native apps like Facebook Camera and Facebook Messenger, along with making sure you have this sort of ambient intimacy, this sixth sense for your social life. Earlier today, some more content came out regarding exactly what the phone looks like. It's supposed to be called the HTC First. It's supposed to be a sort of mid-level handset that it's sort of on par with like the iPhone 4S. It's not as nice as the new iPhone 5 or the newest Samsung Galaxy models, but it's supposed to appeal to this large mid-market, ones that can't afford the highest brand of smartphones, but want to move up from the feature phones. Facebook may work with the carriers to make this very cheap or even free for people to use, which is why it could really appeal to people who are upgrading from a feature phone to a smartphone. So what does this mean for the mobile ecosystem? Now, Facebook has been desperately trying to gain more control over mobile, but it's really been beholden to iOS and Android. Its apps live in their ecosystems. And the problem with that is Facebook doesn't have a lot of flexibility to change and create this dream experience that they want for how you network with your friends. And it also means it can't collect as much data as it would have liked to. And that data is really Facebook's lifeblood. That's how it personalizes all the content on the website, personalizes the ads. And so if it could actually have a deeper access to how you use your mobile phone by creating its own operating system or this home screen app, it'd know a whole lot more about you, and it can improve the whole experience for you on Facebook as a whole. Now, for Android, this is a sort of surprising thawing of Facebook's relationship with Google. They had a lot of rift over data portability as Facebook was importing your Gmail contacts but not exporting them, and they sort of came to this icy relationship. But now Facebook decided that it's too small of a company to build its own operating system outright, and even if it did, it might not be as good as Apple's iOS or Google's Android, and it would just sort of look like it was a sad third place. So instead, Facebook was smart enough to be building its own version of Android. That means it takes a lot less development work, but it can get a lot out of it that it wants. Now, for what I think one of the most interesting repercussions of this Facebook phone and the Facebook home screen app is it could really expose Apple's inflexibility. So, there's a lot said about, Apple is really closed and Android is really open, but to most people other than real geeks, that hasn't meant a lot. It hasn't been a big driver or decision maker for sales. Yeah, some people like that extra customization potential in the settings of an Android phone, but the average user just doesn't care. This might make them finally stand up and say, I want something that's open. I want something that's personalized, because as mobile consumers, we've grown up a bit. You know, when we started, when a lot of people got their first iPhone or their first smartphone, they just want something easy, something that just works, and that's what Apple excels at. But we've matured over time, and we really want something that we can call our own, call our home, something that feels like a phone that's perfectly tailored to us. And that's something that right now Android can only do. Apple keeps its developer ecosystem very locked down. You can't make a lot of modifications, whereas Android allows for lots of different modifications, both with the standard version of Android, with the launcher apps. There's several launcher apps already available that let you sort of tailor your home screen experience. And then there's the whole ability to fork Android or modify it because it's open source. So now with the Facebook home screen launcher app and the new Facebook phone, suddenly people could say, that openness is something I really want. Either I want it, I'd be happy to have it if I can download it for free and put it on my phone, or it's something that I want so badly that I'm willing to get an HTC phone specifically to use it. Apple is really not known for changing a lot or responding to anyone else's roadmap, but if the Facebook Android project becomes so powerful and people respond to it and want it so much, it could possibly pressure Apple to offer a little bit more customization to its end users and to its developers. But I think most importantly at the end of all this is, what does this mean for people? Why do we even want this? And I think the answer is that a lot of people really care about what their friends do. Their social life is their life. They're not heavy email users, they're not heavy shoppers or gamers, they're social networkers through and through. And for those people, the Facebook phone and the Facebook Android home screen replacement app could be a much better way to have that sixth sense about what your friends are up to. Instead of having to dig out your Facebook or your phone and then open your Facebook app and then wait for it to load all your notifications and your news feed, all that stuff will just get piped right into your home screen, and with a single glance you'll get all of that. And that could make you like more photos, experience and consume more newsfeed content, accelerate your interactions with your friends. If you message them back quicker, that means they're going to message you back quicker, and more of your friends are going to get drawn back to Facebook as well. And in the end, though, if Facebook's mission is to make people more open and connected, and Facebook's goal is to create this ambient intimacy where you feel like you're always in touch with your friends, taking that Facebook experience and taking it out of the apps that it's been buried in and putting it right on the home screen can make sure you're always aware of what's going on around you. Always know if a friend is nearby at a local coffee shop, if a friend just uploaded a photo of you, or if there's just something fun to read that instead of taking 10 seconds to dig out your app, you'll just see it right away. And so we're going to be really excited to see what actually gets launched tomorrow. We'll be there at Facebook headquarters and watching live and live blogging the event, and we'll be bringing analysis and commentary afterwards. So, but we want to hear your comments as well about, do you think this is something that's important? Is this something you really want? And will this change the mobile world? So thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.